safely because you've answered a lot of good questions and read on the internet what you need to keep safe. Women, when they walk down a little narrow little sidewalk, are going to have their purse on the side that faces this wall, right? We're not going to have spaghetti straps. We're going to err on the side of modesty. This, as you get acclimated, as you get comfortable, you will become safer. You will know what you can do and what you can't do. But give it 2 weeks of being modest, being safe, wearing your money belts, knowing what you're going to do. Just give it a couple weeks to kind of get the lay of the land. No one's going to tell you. You're going to have to observe what other people do. Ladies, you're going to have to observe what other women do. That's the safest way to go. You are going to carry a lot less stuff overall, but you're going to carry a lot less money on you. Although I don't think I brought it, or it's in here. Talisa or Craig, would you go in my red backpack and would you see if you can find this little nylon thing? Little, You are not going to appear lost and bothered, although you may well be. We all are. Everybody. It's normal. And kind of vulnerable. That's what you look like, is vulnerable. If you ask directions, you're going to ask, if you need to ask directions, and you will. So practice asking directions in that language, and then practice knowing what they've told you. In other words, they're going to answer you, and you're not going to understand the answer. We all go over those phrases. Anybody pay attention to the answer? No. And then we can't understand it. You're going to ask directions of somebody kind of in authority, a policeman, or the person in front of a building, or something like that. And the other little tip I'm going to give you is you can always ask directions, young men too, of a family, a little family. A family is very safe. So I want to tell you, because I'm going to tell my orientation, but I want to tell you, you can wear money belts and these things around your neck, and they're big and they're sweaty and they're awful. But what I wear is this. Okay, they're laughing back there. They're laughing at me. You can wear it around your ankle under your sock. You can wear it on your arm. I know when you wear in the summer you won't be able to do it. In here, you put $300 in cash in American money. You put a duplicate of your debit card. You put a duplicate of your credit card. You put the key to the safe, or whatever key you can't lose. And you put a copy of the identity page of your passport. You don't have to do this the whole time. You're going to get comfortable where you are. Getting through the airports and everything else, you're just going to do that. And for some reason, they don't notice them on those scanning machines at airports. But this is what you should buy. You can get it on the internet. It's called a wrist or ankle wallet. Comes in all different colors for all different skin tones. Mine just happens to look like that. But it's a big deal. My brother-in-law, who's Turkish and travels all over, keeps his money in his sock. And one of the things is, pickpockets, oh, they're so good. They're so good abroad. They're professionals. You've got to admire the art of it. You don't know it's happened. They don't mug you. They don't shoot you. Your money's just gone. And they can get a money belt off of you. Really, it's so impressive. There's an art to it. They jostle you, they bump you, they distract you, they have little kids that are asking you or making noise, or you get rattled. And that's where this comes in. It's really hard to get this off of your foot, off of your ankle. So think about that. You should also, there's nothing wrong with having other money on you. If you do get asked for money, give it to them. Just give it to them. Know that your backup plan is on your ankle. So, there is crime abroad. You are Americans. They know this from when you're 100 feet away. You're way too colorful. You're way too loud. You're way too happy. You're way too clean. You wear too much makeup. You don't wear enough clothes. The whole thing. They know what they've got. Well, it's fine to look like that, and that's who we are, and we're going to look like that. But there's ways to look like that, to look like us, and not be vulnerable. You shouldn't really appear lost. You shouldn't be alone if you can help it. I travel the world alone. I am alone a lot of times. But then again, I don't get the kind of attention I used to either, for some reason. They're going to look at you when you're not paying attention. When you've got your iPad out, which is such a rich thing they would like to have and could never afford. When you've got your iPhone out, when you're on your computer, you're not only saying, I'm rich, I have stuff, but I'm distracted. Same with listening to music. I mean, you have what other people want. You may not feel rich. We might feel poor when we're here. And if you're in Paris, you feel poor too. If you're in Tokyo, you feel poor. But in a lot of the world, you have things, items. Americans have stuff that these guys aren't going to get. They aren't going to get. In fact, I was in one country one time when there were all these cell phones everywhere, and the cell phones would ring, and they had different ringtones and things, and people would put them to their ear. But they weren't cell phones. They were just little things that had different ringtones, and you could set them to go off every now and then. Because these people couldn't afford cell phones. And cell phones are kind of a prestigious thing to have. But you have the real deal. And you are not paying attention to it. And they're so good that it darn right looks like they can just reach over and take it, and they can. Dark and remote locations, even I won't go. Don't go. Think about that. Plan ahead. And I really feel that a lot of those are safe, and a lot of times I'm too cautious, but you be too cautious as well, please. And if there's no witnesses, if it's just a crime of opportunity, and that's what a lot of these crimes are, opportunity. You've made the opportunity for them to have just an easy cell phone. Your on-site orientations are mandatory. They're going to walk you around the city. They're going to show you where you live. They're going to tell you how to get housing. They're going to have you keep safe. They're going to tell you where to eat, what to eat, how to get money. They're going to tell you how to dress. They're going to tell you how to be safe. Missing this orientation is just a handicap you won't overcome for a long, long time. They're going to teach you how to submit your grades. They're going to teach you about the expectations in the classroom in your country. It's mandatory. If you miss it, I just want you to fly home.